Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, April 7th. A couple things that we are going to be doing today. Number one, we are going to be continuing from yesterday's assignment. So part A of the Darwin Evolution Natural Selection Virtual Lab web quest that you guys were doing yesterday. So hopefully you finished part A. If you did not finish part A, you will need to finish part A before you can move on to part B and C, which is assigned today. So part A look like this, and you guys worked on this yesterday. Basically, it was just the beginnings of what was Darwin saying about different species and species variation and what natural selection was, traits, offspring. You guys had to put in the definitions. And then you had to describe a couple things that it asked you to do on the screen. Excuse me. And then you talked about survival of the fittest. All of this should have been done, and then we were going to stop, and we're going to play the game today. So you guys will be going to part B and C, and this is what it looks like. So it's similar to the document you guys used yesterday. Please remember to use different colors. I forgot to put it up here at the top, but it is the easiest way for me to be able to grade it. It looks awesome when you guys do it, so thank you. I appreciate it. It saves me eye strain trying to figure out where your starts begin, where your information begins, and where my question ends. So again, I linked the link right here, but it is also linked on the instructions. So you're going to go through, make sure you follow the directions on here, and then you're going to fill in this chart. So when you are here, you guys will be clicking. So from the intro, when you go and you have Darwin, instead of learn about natural selection, today you're going to be clicking on play the survival game. Once you are in here, it is Who Wants to Live a Million Years. It says, welcome to Who Wants to Live a Million Years, the game show based on my rules of natural selection. Your species will have to survive a changing and sometimes cruel environment. So you guys are going to proceed, and you're going to get these little creatures that have all these different traits, okay? It says, let's experiment with a theoretical species that has a remarkably diverse range of traits. You will choose individuals to create a population. Your goal is to establish a viable evolutionary lineage. So what that means is that you want to establish a population that is going to be able to survive for not just a short amount of time, but for a million years, okay? So you guys want to make sure that they have some really good traits to survive an ever-changing environment, all right? So you're going to keep going. And you're just going to keep moving through and moving through. It's going to tell you about the different traits. When you are back here, there is a chart that you will have to fill in. So you're going to click on hints, and then you are going to fill in the pros and the cons of each of these adaptations, okay? So down here in hints, when you pull that up, it tells you all of the different adaptations that you will be able to choose from in order to create the traits that are going to be in your population that you hope to survive a million years. So there's thin, bulky, furry, hairless, long neck, short legs, long legs, stripes, and they all have pros and they all have cons. So which would be the ones that would be able to survive for the longest amount of time? Okay, the best traits, survival of the fittest. All right, so you guys are going to go through, you're going to fill that out in the chart, and then you're going to get to business. You're going to play your game. So this gives you some information about what it is that you're going to be doing. Now, this is not easy, and you probably will die on the first time, your first try, because you're kind of trying to mix and match your traits to see what would work. Okay, but once you go through it once, it might give you a better idea of how the environment is going to change and give you a better idea of what adaptations might be needed. So you're going to play until you have survived. Once you have survived, then you are going to write down what you did and why and how your population survived. Okay, and then you guys are done. So we will do another part to this tomorrow. But if you have any questions, please make sure that you reach out and let me know. I am here all day to help you. Okay, I hope you guys have an awesome Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow.